Hi, and welcome to a very special episode of Midnatsstrik med Nina, which is Danish for Midnight Knits with Nina. I'm Nina, and I usually do this YouTube in Danish, but I was so lucky to be invited by Pia to participate in the Knitathon this year. So I have half an hour where I'm gonna show you something hopefully really fun. I haven't recorded anything in advance because I want to take you along for the process, and I'm going to tell you in a moment what it's going to be. But first I just want to introduce myself to anyone who's new around here. I am Nina, and I live here in Denmark with my husband and our 2 kids who are 12 and 8 years old. I am 37 myself. And we're sitting in the office of my yarn dyeing company where I hand dye yarn, and it's a very small company of just 1 person. And this is not only my office, it's also my bedroom because I work from home. This is where I ship orders from and do some computer work. You can see some of my stock here, and all around me is stock. It's really taking over my whole house. But I also have my dye studio down in the basement. So that's where I spend a good portion of my time as well. People who work in small businesses or self-employed will know there's a lot of admin too. It's not just dyeing yarn all day. So I spend a lot of time in here as well. But this video is not gonna be me showing off my yarn dyeing business and all that. I want to do something really special and different, for me at least, that's inspired by one of my favorite YouTubers recently, who is Eliza OK. I'm just gonna pop a picture or something in here so you can see what she's kind of all about. Maybe some of you know her. She's an American knitter, and she's very young and has like a really fun approach to knitting. I feel like she's very inspired and joyous, and she approaches projects with a very open mind, and she's not afraid to make some weird choices and to kind of make it up as she goes along. So in that spirit, I want to do something similar, and I of course want to make something of Pia's, one of her designs. As you know, when she's having one of these knitathons that last 24 hours, she's usually designing a sweater while this whole thing is going on, okay? So right now she's probably making the cat number 3, knitathon number 3 sweater, I imagine. But last time she made the knitathon number 2, and that's what I'm gonna be knitting. And I'm gonna be taking you through the whole process from picking yarns and all that good stuff, colors and all that, because that's my favorite part of the process. It really just lights a fire under my butt and makes me excited to do it. So I thought that would be fun to share with you, and maybe interesting as well. Maybe you feel inspired by how I put colors together and all that. So that's what we're gonna do. Since the cat number 2 sweater is short sleeved and it's knit in DK, it should be really fast to knit, and there's also a great opportunity to do some fun things because it's DK weight. You can take 2 strands of fingering weight yarn and hold together, and that gives you like so many options for mixing colors, like marling colors or fading colors. So what I want to do is I want to make a faded marled cat number 2 sweater. That's what I'm gonna do. It's knit from the top down, so I've been thinking about how I want to start it, of course. Oh, let me just show you some of the scraps I have. I have a lot of pastel scraps and many peachy colors and all that, many purples as well, because purple is my favorite color, and I have not enough purple sweaters, so I definitely want to start with something purple up here, and also just because I think like certain colors of purple will go really well with my hair and my face and all that. You know, you gotta think about that when you're making a sweater. So I'm thinking this color is gonna be like up here and gonna be the starting point of the sweater. I might even just make it a solid color to begin with and then start fading other colors in. We'll see. But this color is actually one I made just for this purpose, because I was looking at my purple colors in my my colorway selection in my shop, and I decided I needed something like this that's both a bit bright but also light. So it's summery and cute, and it goes with a lot of things, I think. So yeah, that's gonna be my starting point. And what I'm gonna do next is I think I'm gonna lay out some of these scraps and look at what I've got that I can use at the beginning here. There's gonna be a bit of a lace section, so I need to consider how busy I want it up here. Maybe I don't care that the lace is really visible or not. Maybe it's okay that it's really busy. But I think I'll just look at what I've got and we can figure this out together. And then I'm gonna knit the whole thing and show you and check in along the way, and hopefully I can fit this in a 30-minute video. So let's get started. Hello. Okay, so I'm back and I have a bunch of scraps that I kind of picked out that I feel like using for this because I feel like they go well together. Not sure about the order, that's not really what's important. Well, I don't need to have it all set from the beginning at least. I just need to know what I'm starting with when I'm casting on in a minute, and that's gonna be this one. And I'm gonna, yeah, maybe just hold it by itself or with something like this. So that's gonna be my starting point. I've already printed my pattern and just highlighted the size I'm gonna be knitting. There's a bit of freedom regarding which size you want to choose and how much ease you want in the garment. So I'm going up a size from what I would normally do to have it be more loose fitting. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna wind this and cast on, and of course I'm gonna pick more scraps as we go, because I definitely want like some more fun colors in there as well, just to make it pop a little bit. I don't want it to be completely like melded together. So yeah, we'll see. But just to avoid getting overwhelmed, I'm just gonna start with the stuff I know I want at the beginning and then go from there. Hi, it's time for the first check-in, and it's been 2 days, I believe, since I started the project, and it's looking like this so far. So I have all of the lace section done. I'm just gonna put in a picture so you can see it really up close. But yeah, the lace section is done, and I'm about to, I don't even know what's next. I haven't read the next part of the pattern, but I'm just gonna continue fading in this mustardy color. As you can see, I started off with the purple as planned, and I quickly faded in some pink, but I don't want to say regret it, but I kind of felt like it took over a little bit, and it was also, I don't know, this kind of pink. I used these two pinks that I faded in. Those pinks, I mean, they aren't very bright and it just turned a little bit too soft for me. I should have gone with something like this. You can see the difference here, and this is the base color. I'll just hold them up. So yeah, these are a bit soft. Maybe if I was to do it over, I would have gone in with something like this, or I don't know, a mix of these. But now it's done and I'm not ripping back because yeah, I want to see how it turns out, and it's not bad or anything. But I did decide that that I wanted to introduce the mustard color pretty shortly after and just start fading out the pink again. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm beginning yeah, a few rows of mustard. I think it's gonna be just about the same amount as the pink, and then I'm gonna switch over to these, I believe. And when I pictured the sweater from the beginning, I was thinking that it would be an all-over gradient. Like it would start here with the purples and pinks and mustards and greens all the way at the bottom. But now that I'm working on it, I kind of feel like I want to do all the fading up here in the yoke and a little bit on the sleeves and chest, and then fade back into purple maybe. So it's gonna be quite like this one actually, but just faded and, you know, not Fair Isle patterned. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking now. So a bit of a change of plans, but I think it's gonna be cute that way. From the start, I felt like it could be a problem depending on what colors you start fading in. If you do an all-over fade, it could look like a belt or or something weird, like a bra thing, or, you know, stripy. So yeah, the solution might just be to have all the color stuff happening here and then do a solid color at the bottom. Then I also can work a bit faster, because fading colors in and out and keeping like 2, 3, 4 balls of yarn attached at the same time, it's kind of it's a lot. It doesn't go very fast, and I want to do this fast because I have to put this video up, and it's quite a simple sweater once the lace work is done. So I really want to just keep working on it and get a little further. So I'm gonna check in with you in a day or two. Maybe we're coming into the weekend now. I may not have time to record while my family is all around, but maybe I will. We'll see. I'll catch you later when I have an exciting update. Hi guys, I'm back with an update, and I have all my stuff here for my project, and I'm gonna show you how far I've come with the sweater. So this is what it looks like right now. Yeah, I've gotten a lot done. I feel like I'm almost halfway done, maybe especially in terms of working time, because some of this fading and the lace section has taken up a lot of time, and I don't think I will be fading much more from here. I will be fading back into purple, but after that I'm just gonna keep it a solid purple at the bottom, I think. That's the plan for now. As you can see, I've added this whole aqua greenish section just before putting the sleeve stitches on hold. So I have those right here, and I've just done a couple of rounds since I put the sleeve stitches on hold. And I'm going to be making short sleeves in the green color, the deepest of the green colors, and yeah, that's it. I'm so pleased with this. I'm so pleased that I introduced the mustard color and the green because it was, like I mentioned at the beginning, it was becoming a little bit too cute with the pink. So it needed some like ugly colors. So that's the status, and I really need to get a move on this if I want to get it done before before I need to put the video up on YouTube. So I'm gonna work on this and I'll keep you updated. Hi guys! Are you ready for the final update on the sweater? You may notice that I'm actually wearing it right now. So let's take a look. And oops! What's this? Yeah, I didn't finish it. I still have like at least 6 inches to go. I was gonna make it cropped all the time, but not this cropped. This is a lot. I'm just gonna put in some video of close-ups of it, and as you can see, it's also not washed or anything, so it's gonna grow a little bit and it's gonna lay a little bit nicer, but we can appreciate it for what it is, I hope. Because I did get all of the fun ombre or gradient work done. I started with the solid purple, and it's just gonna be solid purple from here and down, and I think it turned out so cute. I really adore this design, and I'm so pleased with how it turned out, even though it wasn't like what I imagined. I had thought I would have more different colors. Like this is some of the stuff I picked out at first. And I do use most of these, but I also picked out a neon yellow and a neon pink and all that stuff. So I never got around to using those, but I feel like this is very... I feel like these colors really go together, and they fade like kind of naturally into each other, and it looks harmonious, and with purple pants and all, I think, yeah, it's a look, and I love it. And I'm excited to finish it. But I didn't want to go any longer without just filming this this final update, because I need to get the video done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit and knit and watch the Knitathon with all of you guys, and hopefully get the rest of this body done. So that's the plan. So the main purple color I wanted to use throughout the sweater, and which also peeks through some of the other colors, is this Knitathon color that I made especially for this sweater and for this Knitathon. And I of course have some in my shop if any of you want to get in on that. I'm definitely gonna use what's left over from this for a Look at My Holes top by James Watts. I think that uses just very little yarn. I believe you can knit all the sizes with just one skein, but I'm not sure. But that's what I'm gonna do, because I feel like this is a great summer color, and if you feel the same, you can find it in my shop, of course. Just a heads up to everyone who's international. My shop is only in Danish. I do have international customers, so people seem to figure out how it works and put stuff in the cart and check out. But sorry, I just don't have it in English as of right now. So yeah, that's that. I also put international shipping at the same price as domestic shipping, just for this weekend. So if any of you want to get something, it's not going to be as expensive, because normally shipping internationally is pretty expensive. So that's what I thought I could do to make it a little bit more even for everyone. who wanted to get something. So yeah, that's really it. I'm really stoked about this. It was really fun to record the process, and I hope it was fun to watch it as well. Oh, I just want to add as well, I think the reason I miscalculated how long it was gonna take is just because fading colors in and out, it really takes a long time, and there's a lot of yarn management that takes up more time than you think, and a lot of pausing to consider when am I gonna fade this in and how many rows and stuff like that. So I feel like it just yeah, that's what kind of happened to make it take so long, because it's a small project and it's on size 4mm needles, so it's not that bad for like for knitting time, and with short sleeves and everything, so it shouldn't take that long, but it just took longer because I decided to fade a lot. So yeah, I hope that doesn't discourage you. The design is really fun. There's a lot of engaging stuff up here, and yeah, it's just very easy to read the pattern and follow along, and I think it's gonna be so cool. I made mine a little bit oversized. It's not showing up really well here because it's on the needle still, but I made mine quite oversized actually, so it's gonna be nice and boxy, and I really love that. All my favorite store-bought sweaters are really boxy. I'm kind of an impatient knitter though, so most of the hand knit stuff I do is not very oversized because I don't want to spend forever doing big rounds, but for this I was going oversized, and I'm really excited to have a nice cropped sweater with a lot of ease. Yeah, I think that's it. That's what I wanted to say about the cat number 2 sweater. Thank you everyone for following along and for participating in this experiment with me. It was really fun, and I hope you feel inspired to do something like this, or maybe you can do a solid color or color blocking or whatever, you know. But there are definitely fun things you can do with this pattern because it's DK weight, which means you can, you know, switch it up a little bit, mild 2 colors, or you know, or knit it in sport weight maybe, or something like that to make it even like thinner and more summery. That's something you could do. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great knitathon everybody, and thank you Pia for inviting me. I hope you have a great day.